an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom going big.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. His first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Inside, it's Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 25 yards that time.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Stafford. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here. This close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give, it's Jackson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And his kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And this is Cook with a grab. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Dalton. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. To throw here, Dalton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Andy Dalton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
4th down. Dalton wants to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Dalton, oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
On the return, Hester. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Play action. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.